Imagine you're driving your car along the highway on a wild, stormy night. It is raining heavily, and when you pass by a bus stop, you notice 3 people over there. There's an old lady who looks like she's about to die. There is your friend who once saved your life. And there's a perfect soulmate you have been dreaming about. Whom of them would you choose to offer a ride if there could be only one person you could take, and you can never come back? Let's look at the options that we have. We can take an old lady because you should save her. Or you could take your friend because you should pay him back. Though you may never find again your perfect love, so you may choose the third option. Do you know what my friend really answered to me? She said, I would give the keys to my friend and let him take an old lady to the hospital, while I would stay behind with the love of my life. Thinking inside of the box, we face it every single day. Charles Jewell, the director of United States Patent Office, once said, everything that could have been invented was already invented. He said it in the late 19th century. Clearly, he was in the box. So what are the benefits of thinking outside of the box? You would have an endless source of inspiration. You'll solve your problems in a creative way. And finally, you may find your perfect love just along the highway. I truly believe that every human being benefits from being open to the world. So I want to share my favorite tools of thinking outside of the box. Step number 1, see the world with the eyes in your heart, not with the eyes in your head. Step number 2, question everything. Do you know that an average 4-year-old child asks 400 questions a day? When I was that little, I loved to ask embarrassing questions. Once, my mother and I were riding in a bus. Then, a young lady in a really short skirt entered the bus. And I said, Mommy, look! It's a lady without trousers. She put on only her belt. Poor lady, she was so embarrassed she had to leave on the next stop. Coming back to step number 1, it is crucially important to stay free from the stereotypes. The clearest example of thinking inside of the box are the stereotypes about perfect men and women. So, the society believes that women should be passive and don't work. If lady is successful in business, then she's unhappy in her personal life. And of course, beauty is the main attraction of a lady. At the same time, men should be a winner, men should be strong, and of course, men don't cry. But can you tell me how many men in this room have never cried? And how many of you, ladies, want to be passive? So don't assume anything is true unless it's tested, and let your mind be free from the stereotypes. And finally, step number 3, have a variety of different experiences. My friend, a psychology specialist, likes to say, the people in the 21st century are the slaves of the left side of the brain. And you know, After reading, studying, researching, and analyzing for my term paper last night, I can't but agree that we overuse our analytical abilities. Our right part of the brain is standing aside. She's like screaming, "I'm over here! I'm so smart, so creative, use me, I'm at your service." So on a free and pleasant night, take a brush, some paint, draw a picture, and discover the Picasso inside of your soul. Ladies and gentlemen, now you know that staying free from the stereotypes, constantly asking questions, and having new experiences is your key to staying open to the world. I invite you to open the box of your thinking and enjoy the whole new world of creativity, joy, happiness, and simply a wonderful life.